then a hyena seemed very fierce. So how was the experience working along with a hyena, or a lakkad bakha, as we can say?
So he actually fed it and petted it, so Anshuman will know. How was it working with the hyena?
It was a lot of fun imagining it and having an assistant director hold a green cloth of the size of the hyena around. But yeah, it's as actors working with CGI VFX is a great exercise for imagination. It's something I've trained for all my life, and I really find it exciting to work in a studio. See, a real location brings. हमने यहाँ होरुतो की बागान में शूट किया, पार्क स्ट्रीट में शूट किया, and the smells, the sounds, they bring a certain flavor to your performance, I feel. But it's another challenge to be inside a studio and imagine all those things and, you know, create the performance. So I really enjoy it as an actor. I also enjoy VFX a lot. So making the hyena was a lot of fun, and I'd like to thank the team that has worked on it, because they really worked hard to make sure the detailing of the fur, the colors, and that's why it looks so real. So yeah.
Wow, that's really nice, sir. And the hyena actually looked very real. So hats off to the VFX team. Riddhi ma'am, a question for you. The question is, we want to know more about Akshara. जितना बता सकते हो फिल्म की स्टोरी रिवील करे बगैर.
No, so in the world of the film and kahani mein, there is bad and there is good. There's the hero and there's the villain, and then there is Akshara, who's somewhere in the middle. She's grey to me, and she's walking that line of law and order. And you know the questions that a lot of us citizens will have regarding many things. She's posing those questions to him or to Aryan's character. So that's played by Paresh, and.
Paresh Pahuja, who plays the antagonist, he's shooting in Kolkata right now, and he will be reaching here in the next 1 hour. So I hope you guys stay around, because he's one of the best actors we have, I feel, right now, and he has done an incredible job in the film. Like he's like a sexy, cold antagonist. Very few characters like that are written, and I think he's tremendous in the film.
And so one thing about Paresh, so I would say that he is an antagonist, but at the same point, he's too sweet to look like a villain, I'll say. So was that, like, that's actually something to commend
That was
about.
a very conscious call. I like villains. Like, I think I did a web show called Abhay, Ken Ghosh's show, and I played a serial killer in that, and everybody loved it. I killed people with pressure cookers, with knives, and it makes for very interesting cinematic viewing if a baby-faced, sweet-looking person turns evil, which is why we were very conscious that we'll get a well-built guy, but somebody who's got innocence on his face and cuteness on his face, and Paresh has scoops of cuteness, ask the girls. So he really brings something very novel to the table, because he has a lot of craft as an actor. So he does things in a very subtle way. He has a very deep voice, and he makes sure he talks like this all the time. So that cute face with that bassy voice is a very eclectic combination.
And as we know that Milind sir is a fitness freak enthusiast, I'll say. And the question is actually not to Milind sir, it's to you and ma'am, Riddhi ma'am. कि क्योंकि सर कोलकाता में तो सबको दौड़ाते हैं. He comes here, used to come here for a lot of marathons all around India. सबको दौड़ाते हैं. लास्ट में भी जो बंदा रहता है, he used to force him कि भाई भाग भाग भाग. फिल्म में आप दोनों को और पूरे कास्ट को सर ने कितना दौड़ाया है, कितनी एक्सरसाइजेस करवाए हैं, कितना फिटनेस के बारे में एनकरेज किया है.
See, he's actually, he inspires. Even before I met him, I really admired what he stands for. Because I think एक होता है सिर्फ लिख के बोलना ये करो. He actually acts on what he's talking about. It's easy to preach, it's very hard to practice, and he inspires me because he practices everything he believes in. So even before I met him, he used to inspire me. On set, true story, when the BTS guy wanted to take a picture of us together, he made me do 25 push-ups. He makes, in the hotel right now, he made 2 people do push-ups. And you know, I have learned something during these promotions with him. some people have done, especially the two ladies in Delhi at the Meridian. They did the push-ups and they realized themselves कि अरे I was able to do it. So and then he said 1 minute लगा आपको. So the best thing is आप रोज 1 minute कर सकती हैं, he said. So a lot of people realize, and the thought at least is, the seed is sown in their mind that it is that simple and that easy. And I think to all our lives in India, where he's bringing to focus about physical, the importance of taking care of your physical being, because your body and your mind is connected. If you're physically fit, then you have hope to be mentally fit. But it's not going to be the other way around, right?
You want a discussion on that? No, I enjoy it. I mean, of course, whenever somebody wants a picture with me, they have to do push-ups. And that's a rule that I've had for the last 8 years or so. And it's fun to see, because in India, we don't really have a tradition of exercise or sport or things like that. So sometimes the push-ups that they do just to take this picture is the first time probably in their lives that they have ever done some exercise. And that, in fact, spurs them on to then take it up. You know, because what I want to say is that it's not difficult to be fit. It's not difficult to be healthy. You just have to pay some attention to yourself every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. So for example, I have never been to the gym. I don't go to the gym. I'm very fit. I just cycled 1,000 kilometers in 7 days from Bombay to Bangalore. And I cycle only once a year. So if I can do it with just exercising 10 or 15 minutes every day, then it is actually very, very simple. And that is the message that I want to give. So these guys, of course, are lazy. I'm just trying to get her attention. But it was great fun. It was great fun wherever we've been, even during the promotions. People have been so enthusiastic about the film also, and about, I'm not lazy, and about doing push-ups and, you know, the want to get fit and everything like that. So how many amongst you have seen the trailer already? I mean, you saw it now, but had you seen it before?
Yes, yes.
And did you like it?
Yes.
How much did you like it?
We have seen the movie
Like this,
Keep
okay.
also. We have seen the movie in Keep.
Oh, you saw it at KIF? You
Yes.
saw it at
Oh, how's the film?
This is very truly
Give him a mic! How is the film?
It's a truly unparalleled.
Truly unparalleled. Oh, I like that. You can put truly unparalleled on. Say it loudly. Truly unparalleled.
Truly unparalleled, and the director was also there. It was a good movie all in all.
Thank you. We saw the film at KIF.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Victor was also there.
Yeah. No, but it's really an unusual film, a very fresh way of storytelling. And what I like to say is, it's a great collaboration. There are a lot of people from all over the world who have come together to make this film. You know, because I think what Anshuman wanted to do was also in the presentation, the way the film is shot, the way the film is edited, all of that has to be something fresh and new, because that is important in today's time. In fact, I'm sorry I keep talking, but I was reading about another trailer that was just released, and the reviewer said that the action is very good, it's as usual, today it's full of VFX. So I just wanted to say that in this film, in the action, it's full of action, but no VFX. The only VFX is, I think, for the hyena, for the Lakadbagga. But this is what we have come to think is normal, that action has to be VFX. We have forgotten that real fighting, what does it look like? Raw, gritty, on the street. What is it real? How, you know, that human thing, we are kind of losing it. So in this film, all the fighting is real. There is no ropes, there is no police, there is no VFX. It is just real fighting. You know, so that is something that's also wonderful to see in this film.
Exactly, sir. Against the animal, which is happening across the nation. How much do you think this film will impact? Ma'am, how much do you think this film will impact? And how much will it enforce our government or people to take steps forward? मतलब इस फिल्म के बाद क्या मैं भी एक स्ट्रीट डॉग को देखकर मैं चाहूँगा कि उससे प्यार करे? बिल्कुल सर, अभी भी चाहता हूँ सर. I'm talking to, there's a majority which also is not into a lot of pet love. Does this film also promote pet love?
It does promote love for animals, and it does promote coexistence. It promotes humanity. So it's very sad that we have to watch a film to promote these things, because these are basic human values and values that we all should live by. But I don't think show business should be taken so seriously. Like, we can't move mountains. We can just say something and put it out there and serve as a reminder and sort of, get a message out. What you receive from that message is totally on you, on each individual. So I don't know about governments, but I do know that as citizens, we need to do our bit. We need to look out for the surroundings around us. We need to look out for the people around us and the animals around us. And hopefully this film will, to each individual, it'll do that for them.
Also, I don't think, like, I'll take a Tagore example. In my house, there is a frame of Rabindranath Tagore with his famous quote, where the one which says, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Now, he wrote that, and it's in my house, and many people have it. It's a way to sow a seed of thought in my mind every day when I see it in my living room about something right can be done if we only choose actions with good intent. Cinema or any art form can do just about that. It will not change a society. You can't change a society with a film. What you can do is sow a seed, and then that thought might lead that person to do an action which will make a big difference. So yes, already a lot of people who have seen the film in Kolkata, then in New York, animal lovers will see this film. People who you think, who you mentioned, the majority who don't really care much, unfortunately, they will see the film. Then there'll be also the people who are on the fence, who are neither here nor there. The Twitcheratis, I call them. All of them will react in a certain way depending on their emotional outlook to life. But the film will sow a seed and make you think about humanity and how, as the thinking species on the planet who has the power of choice, how we are responsible to take care of the plants, the animals, and everything around us, and like Riddhi said, coexist.
Thank you so much, sir. And I guess it's time that we finally listen up to the song of the remake of Rabindranath Tagore's song Purano Sheikh.
Just one thing, I'd like the audio only to play once. I want you guys to enjoy the voice of Shruti Pathak and the score of Simo before we hit the visuals, because I know the visuals are there because on TV we need to play, but there is a soul and a rhythm to this song which I feel is timeless. And if it's okay, we'll only play the song once, just the audio, and then the video. Yeah?
Sure, sir.